is Empire Records. It looks very different. Wilmington, North Carolina, the backdrop of a variety of movies and TV shows, from One Tree Hill to David Lynch's Blue Velvet. But we're here today, 25 years later, to revisit the iconic locations of the 1995 cult classic Empire Records. And we're starting the day off here at the location they used for the exterior shots of Empire Records. It is now a restaurant. It looks very different. You can see it doesn't have like the big awning that came out right there. It looks like they maybe there's like a little bit bigger of a glass window right there. It looks like they took that out. They don't have the big sign on the top. It looks quite different. The movie opens with Lucas closing the store, which was filmed at what is now Screen Gems Studios. All of the interior shots of the record store were actually shot at Soundstage 4 at Screen Gems. So anytime they are seen walking into the building, they are basically cutting from the exterior shot to the soundstage. It may not be Empire Records anymore, but man, it's so cool to see that in person. I guess across the street, the building across the street served as the back entrance, the employee entrance to the store, so we'll go check that out next. Here's where it gets messy. I spent 30 minutes trying to figure out if this building that Mark is caressing a Gloria Estefan poster is the same as this building that we thought was where the exterior shots were filmed. I thought I'd even lined up these buildings on the side back there. Now editing this video and comparing it to the clips from the movie, I'm realizing I was wrong. That is not the building. And doing further research, it looks like that building that they filmed the exterior shots of the back entrance of the movie is actually demolished. So, as it turns out, you can't actually recreate that Mark scene. But that also means the spot that I thought that they pulled up and parked along the river would actually be a few blocks south from where I initially thought it was. This has been one of the most difficult places to match up because things just don't quite look right, and there's not a lot of information online. The other thing that is also tricky is the roof. There are several scenes on the roof. I've read conflicting information about which roof was used. People are saying that it was actually a different roof. There's a scene where Corey and AJ are talking on the roof, and in the background you can see the same pattern on the building that is on the building in the scene in the beginning when Lucas rides by on his motorcycle. Plus, there's a building across the street that has a very distinct brick pattern. That building is across the street, a couple buildings over, so the shot lines up. So it seems like at least some of the scenes were actually filmed on the roof here. Maybe not all of them, but some of them. All right, let's go find some other locations. This is Corey's house. In the beginning of the movie, Gina picks up Corey and brings her to work. It looks fairly unchanged. Paint color's different, maybe a few less trees, but it looks about the same. I made it to Wrightsville Beach. This is the Rex Manning Beach. Do you see that? Do you recognize that grass? That's some sexy grass right there. Rex Manning knows all about that. Doing the Rex Manning dance here at Wrightsville Beach was the highlight of my day for sure. You might also recognize that pier over there. Underneath the pier is the intro shot of Dawson's Creek. Thank you so much for coming along with me, checking out some of the great filming locations of the fantastic movie Empire Records. A huge shout out to our patrons. Thank you guys for always supporting us. We appreciate you. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and check out this video right here.